Hey Nathan, this is Brandon, just sending out that free short video with a few tips and tricks on what you can do to your website to help you better rank on Google here. I'm going to go over three things. First one's going to be website content and keywords. Second thing's going to be citation, and the third thing is going to be backlinks and domains. You're probably wondering why I send out these free videos. Quite honestly, I know small business owners are pretty much wrapped up in their work. They oftentimes don't have enough time to deal with things like this. Sometimes it's they don't have the know-how or even sometimes the want to dedicate their time to this. So I reach out, give you a few tips and tricks that you can hopefully implement on your own. These little things are going to help you. And then if you want to move forward and get even farther up the ranks and maybe expand business, or if you're looking to grow, we can tangle up in the future. But that's the reason why I kind of send this out. It's going to help you out either way, no matter what you do. So, first thing I look at, Nathan, is your website, and what Google's looking for is they want to see at least 1,500 words of content on your home web page here. So, just by adding some more content on here relevant to your industry, is going to do a lot for you. Inside that content, Google's going to want to see some keywords. Keywords, I mean that what are people typing in your area, searching for in your industry. So if we want to put in like landscaping, Madison, lawn care, Madison, Madison lawn care, or any area that you're trying to, take over, whether it be Fitchburg or Middleton, Verona, make sure those names are in there, followed by landscaping and lawn care, or lawn care, and the city name. That's going to help you out a lot when people type that stuff in to point them towards Robin Hill, landscape and lawn care. Also in those keywords, any niche that you specialize in that you prefer doing over another, or anything that's high dollar that you know you're going to get a good return on investment, make sure those are in those keywords as well. Hopefully that makes sense. The second thing I look at is citations. Citations are simply this: anything out on the web where you can have your business name, email address, and phone number all on that platform, you're going to get a citation from Google. The more of those you have out there, the more recognizable you are to Google, and the more apt you are to find yourself in what we call here the map pack. So if I do a landscaping Madison, Wisconsin search, you can see these top three businesses come up here in the map pack. And I think you could probably agree with this. So we live in a world today where we're not going to go to the fifth, sixth, or seventh page of Google to find the service we need. We're going to take, kind of what pops up here and go from there. So hopefully that makes sense with the citations. And obviously, hopefully your goal is to someday, find yourself here on page one. Moving on, talk about referring domains and backlinks. And where I get this information from is a tool called Ahrefs, and anybody can go on here and get this. However, the Ahrefs tool does cost about $500 a month to use, but as you can see, it's pretty relevant in my business. If you look at this, a backlink, what is that? It's any place out on the web that you would have a link that if people clicked on it, it's going to send them back to your website. So any place you can have a link, preferably in your industry, um, that sends people back to your website. That's a backlink. Google knows when you're stuffing backlinks into irrelevant places, so don't go sticking them on Taco Bell and McDonald's stuff with nothing to do with lawn care. Make sure they're out there on relevant stuff, and that's going to get you more power to do some better rankings. The biggest thing with this tool, Nathan, is we look at this and your organic traffic, which this website's a tool to bring potential customers to your website, so you can eventually have customers and business and ultimately make money, right? So you're bringing in about 3 people a month to your website. So I think you can probably agree you can do a lot better than that. And if I go back to the search that I did, landscaping Madison, Wisconsin, I just went down here and I took the first organic business in the organic searches, I should say. Obviously, Angie's List is not a business, but I took this Acer Landscaping and I plugged them into Ahrefs just so you could see kind of what they're doing with their backlinks. A lot of keywords that they're ranking for. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they're bringing in 260 people more to their website, than you are. And once again, you can't argue with numbers. If you had an extra 260 people a month viewing your website, giving you phone calls, um, even if you just did business with 5% of those people, I think you'd be pretty happy with what your bottom line, would look like. So if you're looking to grow, hopefully these tips and tricks helped you out a little bit. And if you got any questions on any of this stuff, or you're looking to expand even more and do more of the little things to even get you higher up there, that's once again why I send these videos out. So irregardless, I'm going to send this out via the email. and would appreciate any feedback you got for me, whether this was absolutely a waste of your time or whether you got something out of it. Not going to hurt my feelings one way or another. Just looking back forward to hearing back from you. Take care now.